Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be filming my October TBR. I did film this like 2 weeks ago, but I went to go edit it and realized I didn't like how I looked, what I was wearing, or myself. I was just bothering myself. So I'm here to film it again. We are going to be doing a really fun TBR game, as you can tell by the title of the video. Technically a jar is going to be picking my prompts, my books, but it's in a cup because the jar is too small for me to be able to mix it up. We have a bunch of prompts in here. Let's see what we will end up reading in the month of October. While I mix this up, I do have quite a few books that I would like to get on the TBR because next week I'm supposed to read a certain 3 books that was picked out by a certain someone. So I'm hoping to get those on the TBR. I do have a book club pick for next month for my book club, the Bookaholics. If you would like to join the book club, I will leave it linked in the description down below. So I'm hoping to get that book on there. And then of course there's just a couple that I would love to get to. We have a jar full of prompts. I went back to a classic TBR jar because I've been watching a lot of Rachel Catherine, loving her videos, and I just felt like doing this month. That's what we're gonna do. And I don't wanna have to pick my books by myself. I want to make it fun. I think we're gonna do 8 prompts. I think 8 is good. And we'll see what we end up with. But first prompt is a book below 200 pages. I really like this prompt. That is a good one. I think I really only have like 1 option for that. Okay, yeah, so for this prompt I only have 1 option, and that is What Moves the Dead by T.K. Fisher. So we'll see how this one goes. I've said in a previous video before that if this one ends up being a little bit too creepy, spooky, all of that, then we're gonna stop reading it, but we'll put it on the TBR for now. Next one, a book that's been on your TBR before. Good, and honestly a prompt that I need. For this prompt, I'm going to choose Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. This is one I am doing a Throne of Glass read along for the next few months, and I need to read this one by like the first week of October. So, and this has definitely been on my TBR multiple times. So maybe we'll get to it this time. I feel like where I'm stacking these books, they're gonna fall, but next prompt. Book with a color in the title. Do I even have a book for that? Okay, we are going to stretch this a little bit because I literally only have 1 book that could closely fit this prompt, and that is Jade City by Fonda Lee. I'm thinking like jade, like green. You know what I'm saying? This is literally the only book on my TBR or on my shelves that would apply to this in any way. This is what we're going with because I feel like jade is definitely a color. Okay, how many is that? 3. So this is prompt number 4. My least favorite cover. Okay, I've definitely found one. 12 Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I hate movie covers, and this is a movie cover, and it really drives me berserk. This is a book that I've had on my shelf for years, and I really want to read it because everybody says the movie is even better than, or the book is even better than the movie, and I really liked the movie. So I'm like interested to see if I will like the book as much. I need to get to this. It's going on the TBR. 4, this is prompt number 5. Newest book on your shelf. Okay, that's kind of nice because I just got a little mini book haul from a used bookstore, and I have quite a few books that I would really like to read, and a lot of them are romances, by the way, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so I think for this one I'm going to choose Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I really love The Love Hypothesis by this author. I did not like Love on the Brain, and I haven't read Loath to Love You, like the little short stories, but I did pick this one up at the used bookstore, and I'm really excited to get to it. My friend Sydney read it here on BookTube, and she thinks that I will really like it, so I have high hopes for it for sure. So I definitely would love to dive back into some Ali Hazelwood and just see if I end up loving it as much as I'm anticipating. So we're gonna add this one to the TBR as well. We're getting like way more romance than I was anticipating. Prompt number 6 coming soon. A book whose title starts with the same letter as the month. So October, so it has to start with an O. Okay, I literally have 1 option for this. You guys are gonna laugh, okay? One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins to read. This is turning into like a romance TBR right now. This is looking like a February TBR at this point. But this is a book that I have been really wanting to get to. It sounds so interesting, and I have enjoyed the majority of the books that I've read by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I did not like Seven Husbands, but I've liked everything else that I've read so far, which is Daisy Jones and the Six, Malibu Rising, and I feel like I read one more, but I can't remember. But anyways, I really do want to get to this one. I think it's going to be so fun, and I think I'm just gonna love it. And I'm pretty sure everybody says you'll cry. So that should be fun. So maybe we have like a romance readathon coming in the month of October. Prompt number 7, you're almost done. A book with flowers on the cover, or a flower on the cover. And I already have a book in my head right now, but I like want to see if there's anything else. Okay, so the only book that I have to fit this prompt is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. So yet another romance. I don't know how this is happening. I did not plan this, but I'm not mad about it. I really have been wanting to get to this book. Everybody is reading the 3rd book in this series right now, so it makes me just want to start already. So I'm really not opposed to this at all. I just think it's so funny that we're getting a bunch of romance, but I love it. I think it's gonna be so fun. I didn't plan to read a bunch of spooky stuff anyways, just because I'm not a Halloween celebrator, so I was kind of not planning to read spooky anyways, but I just think it's funny that we're ending up with so much romance. Last prompt, oh my gosh, it is Close Your Eyes and Point. I think I should have like my husband come in and spin me around, because I feel like I'm just gonna end up pointing to like an area that I know. I'm interested to see if this is even gonna work actually. My prompt is to close my eyes and point, and I feel like if I just were to close my eyes and point right now, I would know what I'm pointing at.
Right.
So if you could maybe, actually, what if I put out some options and then I just...
What if I close my eyes and point?
Or you can close your eyes and point. That's a good one. No. Maybe I should pull out some options though, because my shelves are separated, so. Let me pull out some books that I would like to get on the TBR. Okay, so I need you to maybe shuffle these up, hold them out, and let me point at one. Do I point now?
Yeah.
Are you right in front of me?
Yeah.
In this area?
Yeah.
Okay. I want this one. What am I pointing to something?
More romance?
Yes! Okay, so the last book going on our TBR is From Luke Off with Love by Mariana Zapata. I don't know how we've ended up with this many romances at this point, but it looks like it's gonna be a fun month. I'm very, very excited about this one. I needed this one on the TBR anyways, so that excites me. But I literally put this one romance and the other 3 are thriller, fantasy kind of feel. So like the majority was not romance. This was the only one I even had in the running. But I'm really excited about this one. I think it's gonna be so fun. I'm just interested to see where this goes. But let me just try and pick up this stack. So this is the TBR for the month of October. Very ironic TBR, but I'm not mad at it, and I think it's gonna be great. I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 romances and 3 fantasy, and then like thriller-ish kind of. Okay, so there you have it. There is my October TBR. I'm definitely gonna be doing a romance readathon, a romance vlog of some kind. With all of that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys weren't too bummed about me getting all of the romance on my shelf, or on my TBR. I think it's gonna be a fun month. I'm excited, and I'll see you guys in my next video.